welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going to be bringing you a video about my box braids, just hair maintenance and all things braids. Let's get right into the video. Alright, so I actually have a little notebook just to actually kind of keep me on track and to remind me of some of the I guess most popular questions that you guys ask when it comes to my box braids, or I guess any protective style that I typically do. So that can be scenic lease twists, box braids, faux locks, so on and so forth. Alright, so a very first question that I typically always get is, how many packs of hair did I use? For this particular style, I actually ended up using 8 to 9 packs. So it was about 8.5 packs of the super jumbo braid. Now this hair can be found in beauty supply stores. I do realize that not everybody is going to be able to find it in all of their beauty supply stores, so you may be looking for I guess the exact girl that I showed on the actual packaging, but it's okay. As long as you get a super jumbo braid, you should be okay. I know that sometimes the hair is just simply called like jumbo Kanekalon hair, and like I said, if you got, well, I didn't say it now, but on a previous video, if you guys want to try out the Expressions hair, definitely do it. You do get probably about double the hair in one pack, but you cut it in half to pretty much allow it to kind of balance itself out. So you use whatever you feel comfortable with. You don't necessarily have to use what I use. I know in my very first box braid video, I actually ended up using, I think, 10 to 12 packs, and that's because I used the silky jumbo braid or a silky braid, either or. Oh, I don't know what that was. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I used in that original video. And you guys were like, how do you use so many packs? It was because it had way less hair in it compared to like a jumbo braid, which had I guess double to triple the amount of hair that would have been in like one pack. So nevertheless, so what about the length? Now I actually just have it pulled up in kind of like a half up half down style. This was just so that I can actually do my makeup, but they are coming down to, sorry you guys can't see, but they do actually come all the way down to my butt. Oh, I wish you guys could see this. You can't. Okay, whatever, I'm not gonna readjust the camera, but anyway, it comes all the way down to my butt. I'm filming in daylight, so if the sun keeps kind of going up and down, disregard. But anyway, yeah, it comes down to my butt. I'm 5'2", which is fairly short, so you never really want to gauge how long you want to make your braids according to mine, because it's up to you. Like, I've done clients that are like 5'10" and above, and of course I end up having to use the entire length of the pack of hair, sometimes completely switching the hair brand that I'm using just to accommodate how tall they are. So it just depends. And that brings me to my next question. You guys are asking me, do I actually do hair? I do, but I only take a certain amount of clients a week, or I guess just every so often. Typically I kind of keep it between a certain range. So I am in Atlanta. If you guys are interested in getting your box braids done, definitely contact me. The price varies, just depends. I do offer services where I include the hair, travel to you, so on and so forth. So just, you know, email me at foreverchrissy.com. No, that's my website, foreverchrissy.com. Visit the website if you haven't already. However, you can always email me at foreverchrissy@gmail.com for like inquiries and questions. I do typically respond. Yeah, I kind of don't have a life, so yeah. Alright, so how long do they last? Now, you guys know protective styles are totally up to you. I've had my braids in for about 2 weeks. This is me actually going on vacation. I did actually get in and out of the ocean, in and out of pools, rivers. I was just everywhere on this vacation. So these braids have actually held up really, really well due to the size that will vary. So for example, when I did my triangle box braids, they may have only lasted, I would say, about 3 weeks. Obviously you can wear them longer, but me, I like when my hair is really, really neat and not just like really all over the place. So I would say max, if you're going to have your box braids, max 2 months. You can definitely wash, condition, and moisturize your hair while you have them in. So literally, if I was in the shower, I would just wash my hair as normal, really scrub the roots. I would even take the shampoo and conditioner throughout the length of the braid, allow it to air dry, or if you're in a rush, you definitely want to make sure your hair is completely dry. So you know, if you have the time, definitely sit up under a hooded dryer. You can even blow dry it. Whatever you feel the need to do, you just want to make sure that your hair is dry. You do not want any moisture to just kind of sit in the braids, because of course you can get mildew, things like that, especially with like faux locks. That's a really big deal. Whenever you wash faux locks, always make sure to try to dry it, whether it's a blow dryer or a hooded dryer. Make sure to get the moisture out. So how do I tie up the hair? Now, I typically just take one of my, it's kind of like a sleeve. You guys have seen it before. I don't have it with me now. But anyway, I have it in a bunch of different colors. I think it was like $2 at my beauty supply store. You literally, it comes in like, it looks like an infinity scarf. So basically, like it can go around my neck, right, like a scarf, but I pull it up above my braids and it literally covers this entire area. Depending on how I kind of bundle my braids up, if I put it like this and things like that, it will actually fit up under there. So you have a choice of using like a bonnet, a scarf. The goal is just to protect your edges. I mean, if you truly don't care, there's hella nights during this vacation that I completely just went to sleep just like this, woke up and my braids were fine. If they're done neat enough, you shouldn't have to worry about them getting really frizzy or anything like that. Especially if they're done neat. So yeah, it shouldn't be a worry. And then also, when it comes to moisturizing, I do use coconut oil typically, but in this case I mix coconut oil with black castor oil and I think jojoba oil, you know, the J-O-J-O word. Anyway, I think I mixed that together, but it came in like it was like a container for the oil. Anyway, I'll list that down in the description box below if you guys are interested in the oil that I use. If not, whatever works for you, use it. Like, everything doesn't have to be step by step. What did Christy use? I'm here to basically show you how to save money and learn how to do your hair. That's the main reason why I do these box spray videos. I hope you guys are not tired of seeing them. Give it a thumbs up if you are definitely not tired, and comment down below if you want to see any additional type of styles. So I want to do some like really chunky twists and things like that. But yeah, this is for you. Like, I mean, yes, I do hair. I do have our clients that wear like wigs and weaves and things, but even when I get them, I always encourage them to learn to do it yourself. I promise you will save so much money and you actually realize it's not as hard as you think in some cases. Okay. So for my ends, I know sometimes with braids the ends do start to get a little dry looking. So like in this case, they are getting a little bit dry. Of course, I can just put some like oil throughout the braids and go ahead and reboil hot water and just re-dip them. So if you have braids where when you tie them up they kind of look a little weird and just kind of crinkly, you can always just take some really hot water. You don't even have to boil the water, honestly. I did this on my cruise. I literally took some hot water, dip them in, and they were fine. So what you want to do is just be able to relax the braids. That's it. Not literally with the relaxer, but if it is just all over the place, you want to kind of calm the hair down so that it's straight just like that. Alright, so as far as the accessory goes, you guys always ask me like, what do I use to decorate my braids? You can totally use like yarn, anything that you see fit. I know nowadays it's so easy to find these little gold pieces inside of beauty supply stores, even Walmart. I think some of the ones have like shells on the end, cute little diamonds, rhinestones. Like, there's so much available to you now compared to when I originally did the box braid video. It was freaking hard finding jewelry, but now that it's more popular, you guys know it's literally everywhere. So beauty supply store, Walmart, you can find it. These aren't anything cool. I think these were actually like at the bottom of a drawer, so I was struggling with this video to find something to decorate with. So the wire that I actually used, I took them out of the braids, but the wire that I used I got from Walmart. I ended up taking it out because it kind of made the braids stiff. I was trying to use it in the way that I used it for my faux locks tutorial when I really needed to use a material that was a lot more loose, so like yarn or some type of string or something like that. But now, these braids are considered free part braids. Now, I don't know if that's actually the right term, but to me it makes sense. They're free part braids. You literally part wherever you see fit. Me, I do have a little bit of structure to it, so I kind of do a C motion, as you guys have seen in the video. And then of course, there are triangle braids, box braids, individuals, micro, so on and so forth. So these would be considered like an individual free part braid where you literally just part it as you see fit. Now, the size of these, I would probably say are just under an inch, maybe about 3/4 of an inch is the size of my braid. You can make it a little bit larger, a little bit smaller, whatever you feel comfortable with. I just used my measurement according to how much hair I pulled out and kind of determined how much of a braid I want it to be. I think that's what makes or break your box braid. For some people, if you ever seen certain stylists do braids, they may carve out the smallest section for a braid, but then use like about 2 widths of this, I guess 2 braids to suffice for the area that they parted out. To me, it looks really thick, bulky across the hairline, and it just makes me feel like my edges are gonna come out. So I try not to do that. I know you guys are familiar with what I'm talking about when it's like the braids are on top of each other, so I try not to do that. That's what truly makes it a protective style, right? I want to be able to see my parts and actually see a little bit of hair, like that's okay. So as far as edge control goes, I know you guys are wondering, I can pretty much use anything at this point, from jam to, I've never used gel, but I have used jam, of course the argan oil edge control. I believe it is the, what is it? Is it My Hair Eden? No, there's another edge control you guys told me about. I've used it for like 2 videos. I cannot think of the name of it right now, but I will make sure to put it in the description box below just to kind of give you guys some options. You never have to use exactly what I use, especially if you have a different texture than me. My hair is probably about 4C, 4B with a little bit of crazy, a little bit of soft spaghetti, like I don't know. Okay, my hair is crazy. And so yeah, I mean, I think that is pretty much it for this video. I don't really have much more to say in regards to it. So far so good. Like I said, it's been about 2 weeks and already they still look just fine. I have stopped texturizing my edges, so as you can see, it does have a little bit more texture than usual. What I've been using to tie my edges down is literally just some argan oil edge control from Creme of Nature, mixing that with a little bit of what is it? Argan oil. Why can't I think of the gel right now? They have an olive oil, argan oil. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All the naturals used it when they first went natural. I'll leave it down in the description box below just because I'm having a brain fart. Y'all, I have been having that a lot lately. But anyway, so yeah, in case you're wondering, all of those details will be there. I definitely hope you guys enjoy videos like this because it is well needed, babes. Make sure that you take care of your hair. Please, like, please. So yeah, this is what they look like, and like I said, this is how I have them, just like literally pulled behind me with a little tie or whatever. Nothing too crazy. So anyway, without further ado, this video did kind of get long quick. So I love you guys so much. Stay pretty. Leave any comments, questions down below in the description box. Make sure to turn on your post notifications, guys. You guys are missing so many good videos, so make sure you click the bell if you have not already. Subscribe if you haven't. Thumbs up. Leave me some comments, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you so much. Stay pretty.